Hello there, Leo. Welcome to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina, and any placements in awesome, amazing, wonderful Leo, whether you're Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node energies. Once again, a really warm welcome to this reading. And we're going to find out at this point in time over the next couple of days and weeks what are the incoming miracles, blessings, and gifts that the angels and your spirit guides and the universe have together prepared, Leo, to prosper, heal, and bring victory to every area of your gorgeous life. We're going to find out at this point in time who is walking into your life, Leo, as a friend, as a helper, as a messenger, as a lover, as a soulmate, and a twin flame. So here we go, Leo. Join your energies to this deck and let us together pray to the universe and the angels to guide this reading. Dear angels, dear universe, dear spirit guides, bless this reading and let us know through the cards about this huge pile of cash, this money miracle, this windfall of wealth that's about to manifest for Leo. Let us know at this point in time about this job opportunity, this career blessing of a promotion, and this business idea that Leo has that's going to create huge wealth, peace, prosperity, and joy for Leo and those of importance in Leo's beautiful life. Use me as a messenger to deliver tidings of hope, health, healing, and victory to Leo. Let us know through the cards about travel opportunities for Leo, spiritual awakening or spiritual messages for Leo, and of course, that gorgeous experience we call love. Who is Leo manifesting in their life as a lover, as a soulmate? Let us know through the cards. What are the energies of this person? And is this person the true twin flame of Leo? Is this the one who Leo is going to be spending the rest of their lives with? Is it soulmate energy? Let us know through the cards. And keep in mind, Leo, that this is, of course, a general reading. So take what applies to yourself. Leave the rest for others. For those of you who feel you need a more personal, accurate message from Spirit, I'm available for a private reading. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio or the introduction section of the channel. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp. Those of you who prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work just as fine. Now, what's the overall theme of this message? What's the most important thing that Leo really needs to pay in mind? What's happening for Leo? Let us know through the cards. What's the most important message? We got the Queen of Cups. That's beautiful energy, Leo. Queen of Cups. Now, you can be a Leo man or a Leo woman and be in the Queen of Cups energy. It talks about emotional contentment. It talks about happiness. It talks about joy. It talks about peace returning to your life, because a cup means emotion. So emotionally, you're going to be content. You're going to be happy with the way things have turned out. So right now, if there's turmoil in your life, if there's intense transition and transformation that you're going through, Spirit is telling me to tell you, you're going to reach your balance very soon. You're going to be in a place that you like being in, especially if things have been, things have not been to your liking of late. It could be in a career, in your career, in your business, or even in your personal life, with your love interests, with your kids, with your relations. I see peace coming in. I see you being content with the way things have turned out. Look at her smiling, looking at the cup in her hand. It talks about joy. So I see that joy returning to your life. And I also see if there is a situation in your life that you've been trying to kind of, I would say, work around, it's going to work out in your favor. It's going to work out better than how you expected. And that's why she's smiling. Things have worked out better than what she expected. The best possible resolution to your problem. Now, Queen of Cups also tells you to focus on your mental health. So those of you who've been kind of stressed with a lot of work, if you're doing 13, 14 hours, you're working in a day, you don't get time to connect with yourself. It's time to make time to connect with yourself on a daily basis. Time to make time to connect with yourself. Sit in meditation, journal, write it as what it is. What is the problem that you're facing? Remember, Einstein said, a problem well defined, a problem well written is a problem half solved. So write whatever issues you're facing, offer them to the universe, offer them to whichever God you believe in. Sit in meditation, do candlelight meditation. I'm hearing that clearly. Look into the flame of a candle in silence, in complete darkness. Switch off the lights of your room, put a candle and sit down in silence and look at the flame. It's many of the yogis and the hermits and the sages, they use this as a way to meditate, to bring their focus, to reconnect with their higher self. So this is a suggestion. Make time for meditation, make time to sit in silence, make time to quieten your mind so that the universe can reach out to you and you can hear the message of the universe quietly and clearly, because when you're surrounded by a lot of people, you may not be able to hear the voice of the universe. It gets drowned among the clamor of others. All right, so there could be a problem in your life and your mother tells you this is the way to go. Your sister tells you that's the way to go. Your colleague tells you, no, they both are wrong. This is what you need to do. The best way is to sit in silence. Like the hangman here. The hangman talks about a pause, a deliberate pause. So if there's a decision you need to take and you're paused because you don't know which way to go, or they're just too many different options, sit in silence and listen to what Spirit has to tell you. Queen of Cups tells you to honor your emotions. It also tells you to cut away from people and situations who are toxic and draining, even if these people are your family. So I'm sensing female energy. You could be having a difficult relation with your grown-up adult daughters. They could be troublesome, or with a mother, or with a sister, or with a cousin. I see a female, a feminine energy with who is pretty toxic. She could also be your longtime friend. You realize she's toxic. Spirit is to cut away from people, from situations that are toxic to you, that are draining you, that take more than what they give. Even if it is your own family. If your family is toxic, they need to go. What happens when there's cancer in the body? If there's a tumor, the doctor removes that part, irrespective of which part it is. So irrespective of who it is in your life, if they're cancerous, if they're tumorous, they need to be cut and gone. What else have we there for Leo? We got the Page of Pentacles that talks about a new a new money opportunity. Look at the way, how gleefully, how happily this little boy has found this cluster of gemstones. So gemstones represent wealth, they represent power and money. So some of you, you're coming into money. There's going to be a windfall of wealth. And this has come next to the Justice card. So those of the Leos who have a court case or a legal case, you put a case against someone or someone's put a case against you, the victory is going to be yours. You're going to win a windfall of wealth. Because the Page of Pentacles that talks about a sum of money has come along with the Justice card. The Justice card means the legal system. We have the scales of justice in the hands of Lady Justice. So this case is going to go in your favor. So those of you who've got a case or you're planning on putting a case against an ex-employer or an employer for racism, for unlawfully terminating you, if you're planning on putting a case on any person, entity, organization, government, for doing you dirty, doing you wrong, causing you any kind of harm of body, soul, or mind, or disability, you're going to win. So Page of Pentacles, a windfall of wealth through a legal case, through an insurance claim, through the government, through social security benefit, disability benefit. It's going to be huge. For some of you, it's a lottery. For the others, it's you invested money in the past in stocks, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, shares, real estate, wherever it is you invested money, Leo, it's going to double, it's going to multiply, and it's going to return to you. All right, and it's going to happen sooner rather than later. I see it happening by early 2026. For many of you, Page of Pentacles, literally page means a new page, a new chapter in the way you earn your money. So it could be a new job, it could be a promotion at work, it could be a new business idea you have that's really successful. It could also be, for some of you, you've reskilled yourself, you've gone back to school, because Justice also talks about documents and paperwork. So you could have given an exam, or you could be waiting for a license or a certificate or a registration number that allows you to work in a particular profession. So all over the world, each occupation, each profession, you need to be registered. Even if you're working as an accountant or if you're working as a human resource professional, there are certain bodies where you have to give an exam to be an accredited accountant or a certified human resource professional. or a registered doctor or a registered nurse. You have to give an exam for that. That's the exam I'm talking about. So you've been reskilling, trying to get your license. I see you receiving it. I do see you receiving it. And this new job or this new business, this new position that you take is going to be sustainable. You're going to be doing it for years to come, Leo. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So this newness, the Fool along with the Page of Pentacles. By the Fool is Aquarius energy. It talks about mid-Jan 2026. By mid-Jan 2026, I see you fully in this new job. This new business is going to take off, or you're going to get this new job, or you're going to start working in this new occupation. For some of you, it's also a physical relocation. You're going to be leaving a home and moving into a new home by January 2026. Selling your home, moving to a new city, a new country, a new state, a new job. A lot of newness. Now, there's also love that's being offered with the Lovers card. With the Lovers card. And they've met at a carnival. They're kind of cosplaying. They've dressed up as knights. What does that tell me? That tells me you're going to meet this person at a very, very organically. You're going to meet them socially. Because this is a carnival, a parade, a fete, whatever you want to call it. You're going to meet this person at a carnival, or at the mall, or through your work, or at a party, at a wedding, at an engagement, at a social gathering. That's where you're going to meet this person. And this person, see, this is an interracial couple here. Let me bring them close. This is an interracial couple. So you may be manifesting someone in your life who's very different from your background or the kind of people you manifested in the past, but this person is your soulmate. So on the surface, they could be of a different race, a different skin color, a different ethnicity, a different background, from a different religion, speak a different language, but at a soul level, they are your soulmate. You're meant to be with this person. Lovers card. You two could also be in the same profession because both of them are dressed as knights, which is the same kind of costume. So you two could be in the same profession. Maybe this person is your colleague or your boss or a vendor or a customer. You're going to meet them through work. That could be it. For some of you with the Three of Cups and the Fool card, what I'm seeing is that for some of you, there's a friend who's caught feelings for you. So this person could be a friend. They could be a colleague. They could be a neighbor. This is someone who you hang out with. You go to have coffee with, or, socially. They're going to tell you, you know what, Leo? I've been your friend for quite a while and I need more. I need more than just friendship. Do you feel the same way about me? Gorgeous. On some of the Leos, you're thinking of going to a tarot card reader like myself because we got High Priestess. Or you're watching a lot of tarot card readings, a lot of astrology and numerological videos here on YouTube. Or you're planning on going to a tarot card reader. And you're wondering, when should I do it? Who should this person be? Now, right off the bat, the first course of action is to tap into your own intuition, because you can see the light entering her third eye chakra. It means Spirit has a lot of downloads for you, Leo. So first you sit in silence, sit in meditation. There's a lot that Spirit wants to tell you. And then if you still feel that you would like to speak to a tarot card reader or a crystal ball gazer or a coffee, a coffee cup reader or whatever it is, an occultist, then you can go ahead. But just be doubly sure the person you're going to is good at what they do and is also honest enough to tell you the truth, irrespective of what it is. The way I do in my readings, I'm very honest with people, irrespective of what the messages are. I'm not blowing my own horn, I'm just, speaking facts. Now, with the Lovers and the High Priestess, I feel someone has had a tarot card reading on you, Leo. Especially if you're a Leo woman of color. So you could have African roots, Indian roots, Asian roots, Latin American roots, Puerto Rican roots, Brazilian, Middle Eastern roots. Then it's a double, triple confirmation for you. This person, especially if you're on a split up, you're on a breakup, you're wondering if they're going to return. They've had a tarot card reading on you to find out if you are their soulmate or not. Yeah, so they want to find out what's going on with you. Now we're done with tarot. Let's have a look at the oracle messages. I'm using the Moonology oracle deck. What are the messages for wonderful Leo? Let's take one from the Bird's Wisdom oracle deck. Let's get a message. For those of the Leos who've been associated with this community for quite some time, you'll know that I do have a connect with birds, and I believe that they are used powerfully as messengers. Yes, they are used as messengers from the other world to our world. We have the message of the bird falcon. Now, falcon is a very respected bird. I mean, it's really looked up to, especially in parts of Asia, parts of the Middle East. It's like the national bird. So you could be from these places, any which way. The message is light bearer. Golden message reach you. Golden messages reach you, Leo. Be ready for personal accomplishment. So personal accomplishment, you're getting an award, you're being selected for something, selected for a job, selected for a promotion, your business is doing well, some kind of recognition. Maybe that's why she's smiling here, because she's being recognized at last. Be ready for personal accomplishment. Wow. And we have, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. As I do this reading, we are in Scorpio season, Leo. So it's time to release, as I said in the beginning of the reading, any negative person from your life, including a family member, a friend. If they're toxic, if they can't, you don't need to dim your light to be around anyone. They can't handle you the way you are. You walk away from them. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. They could be a Gemini who you're manifesting in your life as a friend, as a lover, as a helper. And the answers you need are coming. So that email, that text, that agreement, that contract that you're hoping for, that license, that registration, that certificate is on its way. It's coming to you, Leo, in the next 2 weeks. Love and light, Leo. It's been wonderful doing this reading for you. Claim the blessings of hope, health, healing, and victory in the comment section. And I'm sure they'll manifest for you. If this reading has resonated, give it a thumbs up or a like. And do remember to subscribe to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina. If parts of the reading have truly felt like I've taken a page out of the story of your life, you may want to reach out to me for a more personal private session, for a private reading. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also then the bio, the introduction section of the channel. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp. Those of you who prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work just as fine, Leo. If you feel spirit guiding you towards me, that's when you reach out to me. Love and light, you will always be remembered in my prayers.